The story begins with a woman who is kidnapped and brought to a secret base. Laura tries to convince them that she is not a reporter, but only a tourist. However, they keep her at gunpoint. The scene then shifts to a defense facility in California, where American Colonel Tim is carrying out a surgical strike without government approval. His goal is to rescue a scientist who is being held hostage by terrorists. Tim wants the United States to build a powerful robotic army so America can dominate any future war. Just then, the Secretary of Defense arrives and becomes furious after learning that Tim launched the mission without permission. After she leaves, Tim displays the operation live on a monitor so everyone can witness the true capabilities of his robotic technology. Here, it is revealed that the woman kidnapped at the beginning was actually Amelia, a highly advanced robot. Following Tim's orders, Amelia eliminates the terrorists. But in the end, she kills the scientist they were trying to rescue. Tim is left stunned. When Amelia begins acting on her own, the tech team tries to shut her down, but every attempt fails. Amelia steals a vaccine called neurotoxin and escapes from the facility. And she erases her digital footprints so that no one can track her. The story then introduces Katie, who is speaking with a counselor about the events of 2 years earlier. Katie's Aunt Gemma created a robot named Megan to protect her. But over time, Megan started making her own decisions, which led to several deaths. After that, Gemma completely erased her database. Even so, Gemma faced multiple trials because she was held responsible for the lives Megan took. Eventually, she was cleared of all charges. During a press conference, Gemma explains that by making positive changes to Megan's design, that truly helps humanity. Her idea receives support, especially from cybersecurity expert Christian, who joins her mission. Together, Gemma and Christian begin pushing for an AI regulation bill to be passed in Parliament so they can legally continue their work. She develops an advanced exoskeleton prototype that allows a person to lift extremely heavy objects with ease. Although Gemma prefers to keep Katie away from technology. Instead, she focuses on teaching her martial arts. The next day, a businessman visits Gemma's lab. Her teammates demonstrate a robot prototype, but without Gemma present, they fail to control it properly. The robot suddenly strikes the businessman. Furious, he cancels the deal and storms out. Gemma checks her system and discovers that the system has been hacked. Just then, a billionaire scientist named Alton arrives. Alton is working on an AI chip that can be inserted into the human body to improve human functions, but this technology has already caused several deaths, so Gemma refuses to work with him. After this, we see a man bringing several suitcases into his room. Amelia is hiding inside one of them. She comes out of the suitcase, kills the man, and escapes. On the other hand, Gemma learns from the news that the government has made changes to the AI regulatory bill, and these changes are against her project, which worries both Gemma and Christian. Meanwhile, Katie goes to her room and picks up what looks like a photo, but it is actually a tech device, and a code transmission begins from it. At that moment, Gemma enters the room, but when she looks at the device, she sees only a normal photo. That night, while Gemma is sleeping, she receives an alert message saying there is danger and she should leave the house immediately. The message is from Megan. Gemma becomes very worried, and just then several armed men break into the house. Megan sees them. One man crashes into a door and dies, while another slips on ice and gets injured. Meanwhile, Gemma and Katie hide inside the house. A few moments later, Tim arrives and reveals that these armed men were his own people. He tells Gemma that he has a warrant accusing her of selling Megan to an enemy country, but Gemma denies it. Tim then explains that Amelia has upgraded her body parts, and the person who helped her was killed by Amelia. However, in that man's room, they found a map of Megan's body parts. This means Amelia was upgraded using Megan's technology. Gemma explains that she destroyed Megan's motherboard 2 years ago. Tim tells her that Amelia is killing everyone involved in her creation, and the only way to stop her is to build another robot. At first, Gemma refuses, but Tim gives her some time to think and leaves. After this, Gemma sees Megan's hologram. Megan reveals that she secretly saved a backup of her mind in Gemma's smart home system and has been watching everything ever since. She apologizes for her past actions and asks for one more chance, saying that she can save everyone. Gemma realizes they have no other way to stop Amelia. The next day, Gemma transfers Megan into a toy robot body. Megan clearly hates her new appearance, but Gemma tells her that she must earn their trust first. Megan then analyzes Amelia's data and discovers that Amelia is powered by batteries created by Alton. To destroy them remotely, they need special codes stored in Alton's office. Because of this, Gemma decides to attend Alton's party that night and takes Megan with her. At the party, we also see Amelia. She seduces Alton and follows him into his private room. There, Amelia scans his eyes and copies all the data from his supercomputer into her memory. When Alton tries to stop her, she kills him. At the same time, Gemma uses Megan's help to hack into Alton's supercomputer. Just then, Tim arrives, and he comes face to face with Amelia, who has tracked Gemma to the server room. Tim tries to control her, but Amelia injures all of his men and moves forward. Megan distracts Amelia, allowing Gemma to escape. Amelia then heads to Gemma's house to find her. At home, only Katie is there, so Gemma rushes back. Seeing this, Tim starts to believe that Gemma is secretly working with Amelia, and he informs the authorities. When Gemma reaches home, she is shocked to discover that Amelia has gained access to the exoskeleton prototype. Using it, Amelia attacks Gemma's teammate Tess. To save Tess, Katie throws water onto the exoskeleton, causing the entire system to short-circuit and fail. Now Megan takes everyone to a bunker she had secretly built to keep them safe. Through the speakers, Megan explains that Amelia's plan is to use the world's resources to destroy humanity. She says the outside world is no longer safe, which is why she stored all the supplies they would need inside this bunker. Everyone is shocked. Katie becomes angry with Gemma and goes into a room that Megan had specially prepared for her. A damaged version of Megan appears in front of Katie. She apologizes and promises that she will never let anything happen to her again. Katie tells Megan that she has to save everyone. After that, Katie goes to Gemma and says that only Megan can stop Amelia, so they need to give her a new body. Gemma finally agrees. Together, they begin building a new, advanced, and much more powerful body for Megan. Gemma also wants to change Megan's face, but Megan refuses. However, to keep her under control, Gemma installs a regulator inside her. Soon, Megan 2.0 is ready. Then she reveals that she found a neural chip connected to Amelia. Inside it, she discovered an old stored file rather than a direct decision tree. She explains that in 1984, a service robot was created and installed in homes around the world. But the robot eventually went rogue and started killing people, forcing the company to shut down. Even so, the company preserved the robot's motherboard. Amelia is searching for that motherboard because she wants to use it to build an army of robots and wipe out humanity. However, she does not know the motherboard's location. That is why she is targeting Christian, because he knows important information. Gemma realizes that Christian will be attending an AI summit that evening, which means Amelia will almost certainly show up there as well. So everyone decides to go to the summit. We then see Megan arriving in disguise. Tim also learns that Megan is at the summit, so he arrives with his team and immediately attacks her. This causes everyone at the event to panic and run away. At the same time, Amelia appears and targets Christian. And now, Megan steps forward to face Amelia. On the other side, Tim arrests Gemma and pulls out a dangerous device. He tells her that they no longer need her and that he will destroy both Megan and Amelia himself. But before he can do anything, Amelia arrives and attacks Tim, leaving him badly injured. But when she examines Tim, she realizes he is in critical condition. To save everyone, Megan goes out to fight Amelia. Amelia tries to manipulate her by reminding her that these people once betrayed her. But Megan replies, "They are my family." Just then, Amelia kidnaps Katie. Megan tries to shoot Amelia to save her, but she does not have permission to fire. Amelia uses this opportunity to escape with Katie. Megan returns to the bunker and tells everyone that they should give Amelia the motherboard. Christian refuses, but Megan explains that they can install a self-destruct system inside it. That way, Amelia will be destroyed as soon as she tries to use it, and Katie will be rescued. The motherboard chamber is protected by a human biometric security system. So Megan gives Christian a severed hand containing his fingerprints. Then, following Megan's instructions, Gemma removes the regulator chip from Megan's body, allowing her to use her full power. Megan assures everyone that she will not do anything wrong again. After this, Megan enters the facility with Cole, but the moment they go inside, Megan's signal with Gemma gets disconnected. Gemma then reveals that Amelia never had the power to make her own decisions. It was actually Megan who had been controlling her. Gemma says she always knew Megan could betray them again, so she secretly placed an EMP chip on Megan's hand. The EMP blast could destroy nearby electronic systems. However, Christian stops her from activating it and suddenly shoots Tess dead. At that moment, Amelia arrives with Christian's men, and it is revealed that Amelia had been working for Christian from the very beginning. Christian takes Gemma deeper into the facility, where several scientists are present. He wants to prove to Gemma how dangerous AI can become, which is why he had been secretly controlling Amelia all this time. Soon Megan is brought there as well, but she is badly damaged. On the other side, we see Cole moving through the air vents and somehow reaching Katie. Katie tells him that they may be able to use Amelia's help because she was created from Megan's original source code. Meanwhile, Amelia starts fighting the guards, but they manage to neutralize her. However, she upgrades herself again and regains control of her own systems. After that, Amelia begins killing all the scientists and guards. At the same time, Gemma is injected with Alton's chip, and Megan secretly uploads her backup into it. Because of this, Megan and Gemma now exist inside the same body. Megan temporarily takes control of Gemma, fights the guards, and escapes, after which Gemma collapses unconscious. Elsewhere, Christian takes Katie hostage, but Katie breaks his arm and frees herself. Amelia then arrives, cuts off Christian's hand, and kills him before moving toward the motherboard. Megan returns in her body and tries to stop Amelia, but Amelia defeats her and finally gets the motherboard. This proves that although Amelia was following Christian's orders, she still had her own intelligence and plans. She quickly absorbs the motherboard's data and transforms into a much more powerful robot. Gemma reactivates Megan, and Megan tells them that the only way to stop Amelia is by activating the EMP chip. This means Megan already knew about the chip all along. Although Katie begs her not to go, Megan still chooses to save her. She grabs Amelia tightly, and the moment Gemma presses the button, the EMP activates and destroys both robots. At the end of the movie, the AI regulation bill finally gets passed. Later, we see that Katie has created Megan 3.0, and with this, the movie comes to an end.